Okay folks, and welcome to another online maths tutorial from CD Masterbits Limited, and today we're going to be focusing on tangent to curve. So the three skills we're going to be developing in this module are calculating the gradient of the tangent to a curve, calculating the equation of the tangent to a curve, and finding the points when given the gradient. So first things first, calculating the gradient of the tangent to a curve. So we're going to find the gradient on the curve y equals 2x cubed minus 4x squared minus 9x plus 3 at the point where x equals 2. So first things first, step number 1, f dash x. So we're going to differentiate this function to get 6x squared minus 8x minus 9. And once we've differentiated, we then sub the number in. So step number 2 is f dash number. We're going to sub x equals 2 into our differentiated function. So 6 times 2 squared minus 8 times 2 minus 9, and that comes out as minus 1. So the gradient of the tangent x equals 2 is minus 1. Okay, so here's 10 feet to try. It's a really straightforward process, and if you're working on these at home, pause the video now. Okay, so you've unpaused the video. Let's go over some answers. So the first one is a gradient of 12. Number 2 is a gradient of 20. Number 3 is a gradient of minus 12. Number 4 is a gradient of 15. Number 5, we've got 12 again. Number 6, 48. Number 7, 10. Number 8, 55. Number 9, 28. And the last one's got a gradient of 1. So I hope you got an okay with them. So let's progress this a little step further. We're now going to look at the equation of the tangent to a curve. So this time we have to find the equation. The tangent to the curve y equals 2x cubed plus 8x squared minus 8x plus 7 at the point where x equals minus 2. So this is the standard exam question, and it will be worth 4 marks as there's 4 key steps. So number 1, we're going to sub in to get y. So subbing x equals minus 2 into our curve gives us an answer of 11. And this gives us the point minus 2, 11, which we're going to use to find the equation later. So from bronze level, step number 2, f dash x, gives us 6x squared plus 2x minus 8. And after f dash x, we find f dash number. So this time subbing the minus 2 into the differentiated function. And this gives us an answer of 12. Which means with a point of minus 2, 11, the gradient of the tangent is 12, which leaves us with step number 4, subbing this information into y minus b. So that gives us y minus 11 equals 12 bracket x plus 2. Careful for the double negative there. And if we multiply out the bracket and add 11 to both sides, that gives us a final answer of y equals 12x plus 35. So here's 10 for you to practice, and if you're working on these at home, pause the video now. Okay, you've unpaused the video, let's go over some answers. So number 1, y equals 4x minus 4. Number 2, y equals 6x minus 3. Number 3, y equals 6x plus 4. Number 4, y equals 12x plus 7. Number 5, y equals 7x. Number 6, y equals minus 21x minus 18. Number 7, y equals 3x plus 1. Number 8, y equals 4x minus 13. Number 9, y equals 23x plus 54. And number 10, y equals minus 18x minus 13. And as you can see from the solutions there, there's a breakdown for the point, the gradient and the equation. So if you made any mistakes, you can see what particular area you were struggling with. So cranking it up a notch again, we're going to look at finding the points when given the gradient. So this is working backwards from the skills that we've just looked at. So a point xy, y is in the curve with the equation y equals x squared minus 8x. Calculate the coordinates for which the gradient of the tangent is 6. So this question still talks about gradient of tangent and the word curve, which tells us first of all that we're still going to do f dash x as key step number 1. So differentiating gives us 2x minus 8. Now rather than subbing the 6 in which we did last time, this time we're given the gradient, so what we're going to do is we're going to set the differentiated function equal to the gradient. So we have 2x minus 8 equals 6. And then we just solve it to find x. So in this particular case you could set equal to 0 or factorise, but you're probably easier just to add 8 and divide by 2, which means that x is going to be 7. So we find y by substituting into the original function the y equals x squared minus 8x1. So subbing 7 in gives us a y coordinate of minus 7, which leaves us with a final answer of the point 7 minus 7. So f dashed x, set equal to the gradient, find x, sub in to get y. So here's a few for us to try. Find the coordinates of the point x, y on the curves when given the respective gradients. And if you're working on these at home, pause the video now. Okay, so you've unpaused the video. Let's go over this final set of answers. So question number 1, the point was 1, 1. Question number 2, the point was 220. Question number 3 gave us 2 points of contact, 1, 2 and minus 1, minus 2. Question 4, again there's 2 points, 2 minus 6 and minus 2, 6. Number 5 gave us 1 point of minus 2, minus 4. And number 6, the 2 points again, minus 3, 6 and 1, 10. And that concludes our online tutorial on tangent to curve. Hope you found some use of this, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.